All right, everyone, welcome to a new game. It's in the demo right now. It came out like in May or something last year. So it's been out for quite a while. It's on YouTube here and there. This is Times of Survival. I've been playing this game for probably like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours at this point. And I died on purpose because I was taking a shower. And I didn't feel like dying in the open world because if you die in the world, you lose everything. But you actually don't lose everything. You have to... Your body turns into a zombie, so you apparently have to go back to where you died, look for your zombie of you, kill it, and then you get everything back. So, you do lose everything, but you gotta have enough to go back out where you died and kill the zombie. But the thing is if you died in like a really high-end area, you're obviously gonna have to kit yourself to go back out to deal with all the zombies to get to your body zombie and get your stuff back. So, I don't know if I like that system because it's really repetitive because it's like, oh look, there's my zombie and I don't have any gear on me. So like I said, if you die, you turn into a zombie, which I'm not really understanding how you turn into a zombie in your own fucking base. I don't have my audio on. Hold on a second. There we go. Dude, that right there... He didn't have anything on him because as you saw, I put everything away. So when I died, I wouldn't lose anything. But yeah. I do have a few complaints about this game. Nothing crazily negative, because obviously like the devs were saying in the description, you know, they want some feedback and stuff. And I'm one of those people that can sometimes be a bit negative in a bad way. And I try not to be. It's just like, it's my criticism, you know, against the game. But it also is just me not someone who plays games like these. So, before we even get started, the game doesn't have a pause. You can't pause the game. Also, the settings menu doesn't really fully work because if I go to windowed and apply, it doesn't apply it. And if I even go to like 4K, apply, it doesn't apply it. So it pretty much applies to whatever your monitor is, which mine's 4K, so it's automatically 4K. And I've also tried Epic settings, and it don't work. Like, Epic settings do not work. This is my second time making the video, too. So, Epic settings and cinematic, I think, are like in beta testing, because Epic settings at 4K pushes my graphics card to 99 and makes it where I get like 80 to 90 FPS or something like that. It's unreal. And because of that, it lagged my video recording, so therefore I wasn't able to actually make a video because it lagged. But this is the game's FPS. It's 170 plus, which is pretty insane, but I obviously can't play it like that because it's gonna get hot up in this fucking room, okay? So we'll just do 120. Anyways, the map. Like, as you can see, I've been up to here. This right here is all tier 1 difficulty. This is tier 2. And then we have tier 3, which has an airplane symbol, which I'm assuming is how you get into the zone. Because I think these are like, I guess you can call them like dedicated zones or classified areas, where once you're in, you know, you're in and you have to get back out. Same with this place, which is a tier 5. I think this is a tier 4, this is a tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. So we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and then tier 5. So I'm assuming these are how you get into the zone. Like a dark zone kind of thing, if you would think of it that way. So we have the crafting bench, which I upgraded to level 2, which is maximum for the beta. And you can craft all your like basic shit in here. Like this right here. This right here kind of annoys me a little bit, and I hope the devs fix it. But you can't make a baseball bat before you make a gun. And the reason why I say that is because to make a baseball bat, you need refined wood planks, which means you have to upgrade your bench to level 2, which requires glue, nails, and wood planks. But the only way to get nails and shit, here's the glue, which, by the way, I've already upgraded that a little bit. Or I haven't, apparently. But this is where you get your planks. Your refined planks. Well, this is how you upgrade it, is refined planks. That's what I'm trying to say. My god, I can't speak. And then you have this. You got your bricks. Your iron bricks. Or your iron bars. Your iron bricks. Jesus. This is where you make all your stuff. And it's already level 2. So, the thing I need out of here is coal and iron. That's like the main thing I need out of there. But iron is way the fuck down here. So, upgrading this will allow me to make refined wood, but I need to get screws and glue. And that's the thing I'm struggling with. And then we have this bench, which is also upgraded to, or it's not. But yeah, this is how you make armor. And you can get it pretty easily with cloth. But here's the thing I'm trying to say. There's the nails. So, a bat requires refined wood. So you have to do all that just to get refined wood. But a pistol, it just glue some junk. Or you have this pistol, some iron, some junk, and glue. It's cheaper than a fucking baseball bat almost. And they got M4, a little bit expensive. Shotgun, kind of somewhat cheap. But then you have the ammo, which is also kind of expensive because gunpowder requires coal. And it requires 10 coal to equal 10 coal for 10 gunpowder. And you only get 8 bullets. And then the other one, you get 30, but it's 12. So, if you actually think about it, an M4 is cheaper. But, look at the damage of the shotgun, though. Woohoo! Crazy fucking damage. So, when it comes to a baseball bat, it's just too expensive because it requires that. It's just too much upgrades. I just feel like... it needs to be easier to progress. I feel like you should be able to make a weapon, like a melee weapon, before a gun. And then you have your repair system, so repair that. We need more straw. Lame. And this is like your starter chest you can get. This is all the stuff I've looted over the few hours of playing the game. So, it's not too bad. But you also have your base, which is very expensive. Bricks. We got 80 planks, 100 scrap. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, this game is, it is a little bit rough. Zombies do respawn. And I don't know if loot respawns. It probably does. It does. I think it like respawns like every day in the game or something. But I'm not really a fan of how long it takes to kill a zombie though. Like it does take a long time. And like when you're fighting more than one, it's a bit rough. You can do it. It's definitely doable. I've done it a few times. It's just, it's kind of hard. Like, I've even had my weapon break mid-combat, too, so I had to, like, punch him. But yeah, it's definitely rough. But all in all, it's not too bad of a game. It's, I don't know. There's a few things that are clunky, like melee, cutting a tree down. Crafting definitely needs to be reworked a little bit because it's just like the progression system is kind of backwards. But when it comes to like cutting a tree down, also you can't zoom in either. So that's another thing I kind of wish you could do is zoom in and out. But like the graphics are nice. You know, the gameplay's not too bad. So when you cut a tree down, watch how long it takes in between a cut for it to like resequence. So there's a cut. There's another cut. See how slow it is? You can't swing again until your character resets its position. And I think that's kind of like clunky. Because then when you go over here, if there's any ore over here, watch how fast I mine ore. It's like twice as fast. Ting. Ting. See, it's so much faster. Like, why can't I cut a tree like... Why can't you cut a tree that fast? You know what I mean? I just feel like it's a bit clunky when it comes to cutting a tree. Melee is a bit clunky too, because when you fight a zombie, same thing. When you're meleeing, you're kind of stuck in that whole animation. You can roll out of it to cancel the animation, which is pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know. Just a few minor gripes about the game. Nothing ridiculous. But like I said, it does suck though, playing the game and not being able to craft a bat before a gun. I just find that really weird. And we always need fucking trees in this game. I've already collected like 800 fucking wood, by the way. And I still haven't even upgraded everything. Dude, the time between attacks is so slow, man. The sound effects are so good, though. Like, I really do enjoy the sound effects. Also, I don't think he'd be stealth attacked. I might have to wait until they move away from each other or something. So, from what I've noticed, everything in this game does respawn. Zombies respawn, loot respawns. Oh, he actually saw me? Oh my god. See what I mean? There's like a delay there when you attack. And I've noticed, like I said, like, it does take a whole stamina bar to kill one zombie. I've noticed that. So a whole stamina bar. Which really sucks. That brings you to the point of where you can't fight more than two. You have to kind of like balance it. I think we're at the edge of the area before the tier. So if we turn off the FPS so you guys can see it, we're getting 130 out in the actual world. 120, 130 out in the actual world. Which isn't that bad. There's a yellow zombie down there, and I don't know what that means. Oh, he saw me. Oh man, it just takes too long. No loot. But there's a lot of zombies out here though. There's a lot of zombies out here. Like, we're not really ready to, like, venture out into these areas yet. And this guy right here, you can't stealth attack due to the fact that he requires... Well, he has body armor, so you can't stealth attack him, which I find to be really stupid. Okay. So, as you can see, we're getting like 150, 160 in this area now. But I don't need my PC to be that fucking hot. It's also showing a yellow, which I'm assuming is the chest. Which kind of scares me because... I feel like that chest could lure zombies. Also, this guy's really fucking big, so he might also be what the thing is talking about. Oh, he does actually attack you like that. Why does this gun, like, not have a fucking, chamber? Apparently this gun doesn't reload a bullet. Why are you a one-shot pistol? Like, that is so dumb. Like, it's a fucking revolver. Why are you a one-shot pistol? This is what I'm saying, man. There's some things in this game that just don't make sense. Like, why is it a one-shot, dude? Like, that's really dumb. It only gives you 2. Wow. Okay. Well, I want to try to kill this boss. He probably reset too. I can't even get this guy anyway, so come on. So that is a boss, apparently. And I think he's gonna be pretty hard to kill, though. Did she see me or what? Tired again. Need some rest. Like, I want to kill this guy, dude. How are you that fucking bad at aiming, dude? How are you bad at aiming? How many bullets do you require, dude? Jesus, man. This is ridiculous. He's still coming. Can you fucking die? Jesus! How, dude, I swear to God, my character has the worst accuracy in the world. Oh my God. Like, my character sucks ass. Let's just go see what's in this crate. Since my character is just, like, horrible. Hurry up. That's fucking lame. Where's he at? Oh my fucking Jesus, man. He didn't even drop anything. It's horrible. Man, that was hard. And you can't jump a fence in this game, which is kind of dumb. We gotta have that, man. We gotta build jump fences in this game. Like, that needs to be a thing. We need to jump. And also in the buildings, when it comes to like a second story building, you can't go up the second stairs, which I found out in the other building I went into earlier. Which is kind of unfortunate, because there was a staircase in the house, but you couldn't go up it. So I was just like, what the fuck, man? So that is kind of dumb. But it is in beta, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they do introduce going upstairs. We gotta get home, man. Character's hungry and it's dark. It's creepy out here. Alright, we could just store everything. A pistol, I don't know, we'll just keep it, I guess. Who fucking knows? Go over here, cook some fruit juice. Some more healing. More... I don't want to cook a lot of that, actually, because I don't want to waste the coal. I need the coal. Like, that is something I actually really do need in this game. Okay. Probably eat another one, huh? There we go. It didn't even do anything. I do have some canned food. Okay, there we go. But yeah, anyways, this is the game, you guys. It's not too bad of a game, but it's definitely a grindy one. Like, look at all this wood. It goes to fucking planks, man. We can make cloth. We need thread to be able to make a lot of these. We've already upgraded this. We need some nails. We need 20 nails to upgrade that with some glue. Okay, just give me a second before we like end the video here. Is that enough to upgrade it? No, it requires 10. Jeez. That requires 10 as well. Visit the quarantine zone. Fuck off. We're not even that far in the game yet. Like, that's a tier 5. You know what I mean? We almost have enough to make a gun, though. Like, we're so close. I just need to go out and do an iron run again, which is, like I said, a long ways. And I can't save the game. So once I quit, it's fucked. So this is the only video I'm making. And this is the game, you know. Times of survival. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not too bad of a game, like I said, but it's not really a game that I probably won't play it just because I'm not really into these types of like grindy fucking games. But as like a kind of relaxing kind of survival game. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely needs a little bit of work on some areas, but it is beta, so we'll see.